What's really exciting about SP2 is it's one of the places at Penn that is most unflinchingly in the world. So we're in Philadelphia, all over this town, doing important things, both at the macro level, but also in terms of people's most intimate everyday lives.
SP2 is always at the cutting edge of social work and professional research and development. Our social policy program, our nonprofit program, our social programs are really ahead of any other program in the country.
We have students in social policy and nonprofit leadership and social work in classrooms together. They're often tackling the same issues from slightly different methodological perspectives sometimes, using different literatures, but they're talking about the same themes. They should be learning together because in the world they're going to have to collaborate and partner to fix it and to get it right.
SP2 for me is like the social justice school at Penn. If you're interested in doing work in social justice, if you're interested in doing work on the vulnerable and marginalized from various multidisciplinary perspectives and addressing and changing and affecting lives, this is the place to be.
I always want to imagine our job is to continue to make sure that no matter how much larger other institutional spaces might be, no matter how seemingly impossible the social issues are that our students want to take on, that when they walk in these doors, they feel empowered and they feel inspired that anything is possible. And I do think we bring in a lot of students who do have a kind of twinkle in their eye, and they go, you know what, all I want to do is, this issue is really important to me and I want to have an impact. I want to make sure that people aren't as adversely affected as they have been. And I think if there's a way to just make sure we continue to cultivate a culture of excitement and enthusiasm and inspiration about just being a change agent and about trying to connect up with other people who have that same sensibility, you know, I really feel like this is a place that can begin to operationalize some really huge wins on these issues we've been dealing with for decades, for hundreds of years. So they're not easy, but they're not unfixable either. And so I think being able to continue to bring students in who leave with this sense that they can do it, that they're empowered to really begin to produce the kind of effects that they know they want to in the world.
So when I graduate, I want to do the work that didn't exist when I was a young person. I want to be that school counselor that is, reaching out to girls of color in predominantly white schools and letting them know that you matter and that you exist. I want to be that person who's working with a newly landed immigrant in the United States and helping them get acclimated to different resources in ways that the social workers did when my mom first got to the United States.
I think SP2 is one of these places that really gets how important it is to link education, like serious, rigorous research, with some translation process that makes it valuable to everyday people. That's what we teach our students. That's what our faculty are experts at.
Being a first-generation college student, I never thought I would end up at a school like Penn. Being afforded these opportunities has made my dreams as well as my future plans so clear. When I was accepted to Penn, the financial aid package that was offered gave me the ability to move across the country and relocate here in Philadelphia.
Our graduates have had an impact all over the world. And so I always tell people, you can't go anywhere in Philadelphia and not see our graduates. But I see graduates all over the country and the world. Even though they graduate, they're still a part of the SP2 family. All you have to think about is what can you squeeze out of this place to make sure that professionally and personally, you're as fulfilled as possible.